Welcome, Warriors, back with another episode of Vigor Warriors 2. And I'm working kind of late tonight, so I want to try to get a couple videos out here. We had a couple good questions, a couple different things I want to kind of focus on. If you're new to the channel, this is called Vigor Warriors 2, and this is my second channel. First channel didn't do too well, so I'm kind of starting differently. And so I've gotten good response on this one. And what we talk about in this channel really is self-improvement. Try to, especially men over 50, but it doesn't have to be. A lot of the viewers I have are young. A lot of viewers I have are women as well. And I think it's important to kind of look at overall self-improvement, and no matter if it's man or woman, trying to be the best that you can be. And I think that in this case, I focus a lot on the men only because I'm a man, and I'm trying to kind of look at those type of things that are really trying to help men become better and focus on things. And I know there's a lot of women who appreciate those type of things in men and warriors as well. And so the idea is to try to get vigorous. I mean by vigorous, I mean vigorous warriors, to try to get energy, someone who's strong and can be a great leader, and someone who can actually have that respect of women and be attracted by to women who are attracted to them. So once again, subscribe, hit like, comment if you like these videos. I'm going to keep doing them. Sounds like a lot of people are interested. And once again, thank you for all the subscribers and the comments. And I'll keep doing these as long as people are interested in the topics I'm talking about. So today's topic is an interesting one. This is called "You Will Be Food For." So what do I mean by that? Well, I go back to the succubuses and the energy suckers that you look at. You will be food for people, especially women who find you attractive. And what do I mean by that is, well, the energy level that they sense in you, especially somebody who is building up their energy and overflowing. You can be sensed a mile away. And there was a couple funny movies. I remember one movie, I can't remember what the name of the movie was, where this person went on a 30-day type of retention, and it was kind of hilarious. They exaggerated it, the women kind of chasing around and noticing that the person has his energy. But remember, energy is something that we all have, and it's got to go somewhere. And if the energy is inside of you, making you better, just remember, you are now becoming a target in many ways. And the more you retain, the more that women want you. They want that energy. Now, they may not even sense that from a subconscious level, but they respect you. Men will respect you as well. And people who want your time and attention will also try to drain you of that energy. They see the energy. They sense the energy. They may not see it, but they sense it. And so the more you become stronger and fuller, the more people want you. And this is going to happen to you in all aspects of your life. And that's why I say that they are really going to be food for you. They want your energy. And so a person who's full of energy is a target. You're going to be a target from lots of people. And if you're male, especially, the females are going to be wanting to be near you. They want your attention, and they want you to give them all the attention. And they want to, they may not say it directly, but they want your energy because they sense it. And that's what's important about trying to, conserve your energy. That's why it's important to stay on your purpose, because you're going to be bombarded by temptation, whether it's photographs, images, those type of things, or it's people who are coming after you, tempting you to kind of get off your purpose, lose your energy, and to kind of succumb into these temptations. So know, my friends and warriors, that once you're on this journey, you are going to become food for all these people who want your energy. They will suck up your energy. And I think I'm looking at my other notes here, but they want you to kind of give them the energy. And so they'll sense your strength, they'll sense your energy, they'll sense your vigor and your vitality, and they're going to want that back. It doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter where position you are at, you're going to want that. And so the key, guys, is to understand that, because you want to build that strength up. Our society is in a a now gratification, quick gratification. So we lose our energy because we're around people who want that energy from us, and we give them that energy, honestly. And we should not give our energy. Do not lose your energy, and keep your energy. But as you do keep your energy, as you go longer and longer, remember, it's going to be more difficult. The stronger you get, the more people want your energy. Now, fortunately, you become strong enough mentally as time goes on. I'm finding this out in my journey, that you kind of can deflect it and keep moving past it. But you're going to get to the point where people are going to come up to you, women are going to come up to you, men are going to come up to you, and they want your energy. They want it, whether it's a succubus or an energy vampire. They want your energy. They're going to try to take your time and your energy, and they're going to try to distract you from the goal. Now, do they do this purposely? No, I don't believe. In some cases, they don't. There's some cases they may, but they don't think in terms of energy and things we're talking about. I mean, a lot of them don't understand even the idea of retention. But the key is that even though society's telling us something differently, the key is trying to focus on making sure that you keep your energy in you. Remember, the energy is strong enough to have a child, right? Your seed is strong enough. And so women know when you're fertile, just like you can probably anticipate when a woman is fertile, right? You know that, and instinctively, you can just tell that. And so the idea is that, if you're mating with somebody, and I don't use it in a cold-hearted way, but if you're wanting to have children, well, that's a different situation. That's to me is an appropriate type of situation. But if you're just doing it to just lose energy, or doing it without any sort of long-term type of ramifications, then you're basically kind of giving up a lot of your manhood and your energy, and you become a lot weaker. And so you lose a lot of those benefits, and now it's easier to keep training you, and draining you. And before longer, you become a zombie, and a soulless creature, somebody who is not really there. And when you look at people, men and women, who are in their 30s and 40s, and they've had a whole host of guys and girls they've been with, they do look a little bit soulless, right? They do look people that don't look like they have anything. And a lot of that retention and things you can see in their eyes. You can see the fire that they have in their eyes. You can see the strength they have in your eyes. And it doesn't matter what age you are, it's really in the eyes. And that is the spirit that you have that comes from keeping your energy and having enough of it to keep going stronger and stronger. Now, yes, as someone mentioned to me about all the years you've had struggles with this and everything, and I could tell, I wish I had discovered this. I wish I could actually control this many years ago. I think I kind of knew this, especially back in my 30s. I just could not control it, and there was too much of different urges, temptations. I didn't have some of the techniques that I have now. And I became food for people, right? I became food for those people looking for that type of interaction and looking for that kind of energy. And so I gave energy away. Now I've had 3 children, so once again that was appropriate. And my wife, that's a whole different type of situation. But once again, you have to go ahead and understand and control and understand what you're using your energy for. And it's not one thing if you're in a marriage and you're trying to continue, being with your wife or husband and doing that. That's one thing that's different. But if you're just kind of using energy for nothing else but looking at pictures, or just in relationships, one night type of stands, I don't believe that's serving your purpose. I don't believe it's serving anybody's purpose. And so when you look at the brahmacharya, art of brahmacharya, and you look at some of the things we're talking about, that person becomes superhuman. And I'm going to talk about Fountain of Youth by Peter Kendler, and he talks about a lot of that too, is that you can really become superhuman if you go into celibacy and you continue to hold your energy. And I think that's crucial. So we're, like I said, we're all going to make mistakes. And there's going to be times where the enemy, through fear and all these vampires and people, are going to be attacking you, and you're going to lose it. You're going to take a hit once in a while. Those things will happen. It's almost inevitable because there's so much around us. But keep the faith. Realize that you can go back on this, and that you can fight these demons and people off as soon as you got the strength, but you got to keep the strength. You cannot continue losing strength, because then you're going to come to the point where now you're just fighting a losing game, and it's going to continue to battle until you can't battle anymore. And the bottom line is you become a zombie, and no better than a lot of the people that are walking around, and they're not any different than you are. But once again, once you start retaining, and once you start going on this journey, all of a sudden now you become superhuman, and people can see that. Men will respect you, women will be highly attracted to you, and they have no choice. You can just tell you're around a person and they actually start moving toward you. Now they hold on, and we're in a lot of these situations right now, but they're actually pushing towards you, non-verbally. You can see that. And then they have to kind of hold back because they realize that what happened, but their initial attraction is right with you. They're smiling, a lot of things happening. They treat you a little different. Tone of voice is so different. I've noticed all those type of things. And people will come right up to you. They'll ask you out for coffee, different types of things like that. You have to kind of make the choice. And like I said, the more energy you have, the more temptation is going to be out there. People are going to come after you. You have to be very careful how you handle that. All right, so once again, you will be food for people the longer you're on this journey. But you also have the strength to block that and be able to control that, and flee if you must, but stand and fight if you have the strength. Battle on.